Hello everyone, myself Kunjal Mehta from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology, Ahmedabad. Today's topic of our discussion is that common collector amplifier. Dear students, we already know about the bipolar junction transistor amplifier types. We have three types: common base amplifier, common collector amplifier, and common emitter amplifier using BJT. So today's topic is common collector amplifier. The question may be asked that write down the short note on emitter follower, right? This is the another name of common collector amplifier. That's the emitter follower. Why? That we will discuss in this topic today. Let's just start with the circuit diagram and features of the common collector circuit. First of all, it is very necessary to understand the circuit diagram. See, this is the symbol of bipolar junction transistor. It has three terminals: base, collector and emitter. Always there should be arrow on emitter terminal. Look at this, right? Arrow on this emitter terminal. This is nothing but the voltage divider biasing connection of common emitter. It looks like common emitter, but it's the circuit of our topic, that is common collector. How this connection has been done, that is important to know. The DC biasing is provided by R1, R2 and RE. Look at this. This is the voltage divider bias. What is the meaning of the voltage divider bias? The base resistance RB is divided into R1 and R2. So that's why the name of the circuit is voltage divider biasing. Using biasing word, we want to say that the total power supply plus VCC is divided and applied to the base through voltage divider biasing rule. Okay. So which are the biasing resistances are used? R1, R2 and RE. The load resistance is capacitor coupled to the emitter terminal. The most important thing is capacitances. C1 is the coupling capacitor and C2 is also the coupling capacitor. The important thing is that collector is connected to the plus VCC. Now let's understand the connection. Let me explain the connection of CC amplifier, right? The collector is connected with the plus VCC, main supply, R1, R2 are the biasing resistances, RE that is also emitter resistance. Input is applied to the base via coupling capacitor C1 and output is collected from the emitter terminal via C2. Load resistance is also connected to the output terminal. That's why we can say that coupling capacitor C2 and RL are connected with emitter. So simply we can explain and we can understand from this figure the input, this is V input or V source, right? Sine wave is denoted here for explaining the V input. This is the source. Source is applied to the base through coupling capacitor C1 and output is collected from the emitter terminal which has an arrow shown, right? From emitter terminal we are collecting the output, right? And there is no component is connected on the collector. That means collector is common to the supply. The most important feature is gain is equal to 1 for common collector circuit. So dear students, this is the common collector circuit. There is no component with the collector and directly it should be common with the plus VCC. It is very important. Okay. Two coupling capacitors are used. Input is applied to base and output is collected from the emitter. So obviously it is common collector. The remaining terminal is collector. You can also understand from this type of imagination. I have written here the common collector CC, right? So C, that means common collector. It is grounded, okay? And base is input terminal and emitter is the output terminal. So input source is applied to the base and output waveform will be collected from the emitter, and that's why this circuit is known as common collector circuit. Okay, so now let us continue with the analysis and features. Features of the common collector. It can be also asked in 3 marks separately also. Now from the features, you can easily understand the circuit, or from the circuit you can easily write down the features. Input signal is applied to the base. Clearly it is mentioned over here in the circuit, input is applied to the base. Output is obtained at the emitter. Output is taken from the emitter terminal. Voltage gain is less than 1 or close to 1. Actually, practically we are getting voltage gain which is less than 1. But ideally, the gain equal to 1 for common collector. The output is collected from emitter and gain equal to 1. So, the output equal to input. What is the gain? The definition of the gain is output to the input. So that we can say that output to the input is equal to 1. That means gain equal to 1. So output is equal to input. So the gain equal to 1. It is also known as unity gain follower, and always emitter output is same as the input. That's why another name of this question, that is emitter follower. Okay, so these are the basic points of the common collector. Next feature, input impedance is high, output impedance is low, input and output signals are in phase. So dear students, in previous lecture we have studied the common emitter terminal, in which I have explained that input waveform and output waveform were out of phase. 180-degree phase difference between input and output for common emitter terminal. But for common collector amplifier, input and output are equal in phase also. So 0-degree phase difference, they are in phase. That is one of the best feature of the common collector. So students, you will think about that, ma'am, what is the requirement of common collector amplifier if gain is 1? So first of all, it is used as a buffer, as a delay circuit. Okay, application CC is used as a buffer stage. Also it is used for impedance matching. CC analysis using hybrid Minsky pi model. So this is the next topic, included CC amplifier analysis. You will have to draw the equivalent circuit, pi model or T model. So this is the AC model of emitter follower. It will look like the T model or pi model, right? Input resistances are shown at input side R1 parallel R2. See, this is the basic DC circuit. This is the basic DC circuit of common collector, and this is the AC circuit of common collector, in which what we are doing, only just we are ignoring the capacitance and we are drawing input resistances of main circuit. These are the R1, R2 which are connected in parallel left hand side, on left hand side of pi model, and output side resistances are connected on right hand side, and BJT symbol is replaced by pi shape. Input is internal resistance of emitter, means one type of diode's internal resistance, and output will be the constant current source as per the characteristic of amplifier. So this is the AC circuit and how it is drawn. Again I am repeating, input resistances are drawn on left hand side, output resistances are drawn on right hand side, RE and RL. Input resistances are parallel combination of R1 and R2, so it is denoted by RB, only single resistance. Ri is denoted for internal resistance, Ri is denoted for base resistance, and this is Re parallel RL. The bipolar junction transistor symbol. Now the remaining thing is bipolar junction transistor symbol. The approximation of the transistor BJT is nothing but beta Re dash and constant current source. This is the internal resistance of the diode and this is constant current source, symbol IC for NPN transistor, right? So now let's continue with the mathematical analysis of this model. So this is the first method to understand how to draw AC model from the DC model. Okay, main circuit is this, voltage divider biasing. Then from this one, you have drawn this AC model. Okay, and from this we can write down very basic formulas. First of all, the main resistance R, that is beta Re dash plus beta Re. Re dash is equal to internal AC emitter resistance. Re equal to external resistance. What is external resistance? Come to the figure. Re parallel RL, output side. Okay, so that is Re parallel RL, which is denoted by small r. Actually, the AC model parameters are denoted by small letters. Okay. Now come to the main point, voltage gain, AV equal to V output upon V input. So as per the definition of V output is equal to IC into RE. V output, that is IC into RE. And V input is equal to IB into the total resistance, this one, R. Whatever the V out or V in formula, which is always equal to I into R, right? You all know the Ohm's law, I into R. So this is output side IC into RE, and this is input side formula, I into R. This is which R? This main R. R equal to resistance equal to beta Re dash plus beta Re. I have just taken common. Beta is common here, right? So just I have put this is the equation 1 and equation 2 in the main formula of the gain, AV equal to V out upon V in. So I have written here the V out and here the V in. Numerator is output voltage and denominator is input voltage. So finally we will have beta beta will be cancelled out, and all of you know the basic formula definition, always learn that IC equal to beta IB, right? So I have just replaced IC by beta IB. So IB will be cancelled out, beta will be cancelled out. So you have this final formula. The result is RE upon RE dash plus RE. Finally, we will consider that RE dash is very less than compared to RE. So you can ignore RE dash. So in this formula, if you will ignore RE dash, again you will have the answer RE upon RE. So it will be cancelled out again. So final answer will be 1. AV equal to 1. The voltage gain is equal to 1. So you can say that is unity gain amplifier. This amplifier is known as emitter follower, common collector amplifier, or unity gain amplifier. Another definitions you will have to remember, Z in for base, that is input impedance, which is defined as beta Re plus Re dash, internal and external resistance into beta. Z in into stage, in that one you will have to consider R1 parallel R2 also. If you are considering the Z in base, then you can ignore R1 parallel R2. But while you are understanding the definition of R input stage, then you will have to take in consideration R1 parallel R2 and also RE and RE dash. So we can understand the two basic formula, Z in base and Z in stage. Base for base, beta into RE plus RE dash. And for stage input impedance is equal to R1 parallel R2 parallel beta RE plus RE dash. Finally, the Z out is also defined output impedance, that is equal to RE parallel RE dash plus RS means source parallel R1 parallel R2 upon beta bracket over. This beta is nothing but the current gain. Okay, what is the definition of beta? IC upon IB. That's why I have replaced here is equal to beta equal to IC upon IB. So we have replaced here IC equal to beta IB easily. So we have this analysis of voltage gain. So dear students, the question can be asked that derive the voltage gain for common collector amplifier. For any of the question of common collector amplifier, it can be asked like that: common collector amplifier, emitter follower, or unity gain amplifier, because the gain is equal to 1 and collector is common to the supply. We can say because input is applied through C1 and source resistance through base on base terminal and output is taken from the emitter. So collector is common. Okay. So this is the common collector DC circuit and this is the common collector AC circuit, equivalent circuit. And from the equivalent circuit, we have derived the voltage gain formula. Okay, AV equal to V out upon V input. I am again repeating this. Just we are putting the formulas, basic definitions from the circuit and we are cancelling the similar parameters and we have the final answer is 1. So voltage gain is equal to 1. Features are, we have discussed already that input output waveform are in phase. Gain is 1, that means output always follows the input so that it is emitter follower, right? And application is buffer stage. It is used as a buffer amplifier and it is used for the impedance matching. Okay. Thank you.